everyone, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo! Last time, we met Rin Tezuka, an eccentric artist. Well, I guess I kind of like her, but it's more like she kind of stands out. Anyway, let's get back into it. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. Why can't I sleep more? I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses as for why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they're going to let me get away that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning medications, and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yamaku, so I didn't get issued a gym outfit. I'd ordered some to cover such contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can get a new life this way. A bit like me. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics. Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape, along with what little I can do to strengthen my heart. Maybe then I can go back to approaching something approaching a normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic-legged girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track lithely, like a half-mechanical gazelle. What was her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. I remember her, though. It's Emmy. She seems to be running laps at a somewhat easy slope, her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog just like he is oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health, and his prompting me to do so. And even with things like they are, it's only because I wanted to get it out of the way early. The fact that it would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape, it was merely a happy accident. I leave, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Hello! Good morning! Your name is Hisao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. You may not remember me. Emmy? I knocked you over in the hall yesterday. Receiver. Inazaki? She imitates me. Isha imitating Shizune, failing to get the same kind of subdued lilt into her high-pitched voice. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Emmy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that. Again. Well, so long as you don't make a habit of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Great! I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So, the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, is that actually you? That's right! Busted! Oh. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What? Are you saying I don't look like I could be a spy? Well... I mean, some spies don't look like they could be spies. But anyway. No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he would have someone to watch my every move. Unless you were here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I'd seen a messy-haired transfer student who looks like he's kind of lost around the track. Well, that's an accurate description. So, why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. Training! For what? Track! Ah, I see. You're on the track team then? Emmy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners too. And I'm honest about it too. Hey, you should join up. It's good exercise, you know? I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me with my arrhythmia and all. Nah, I'm not even sure if I like running all that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know? It's true, I've never even really got that much into soccer. I mean, I'd run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not into the whole organization thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? What? Sure, I guess. Emmy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up! Oh, jeez. Oh no, you should always warm up! Bad, Hisao! Bad! She scolds me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, and I don't even have to stretch my legs! As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of strings. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Let's go! So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. Emmy moves fluidly, throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandon. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Hands spread, right? And something about hitting the balls on your feet rather than the heels. I tried to match my stride to Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently I'm not very good at it, you think? Maybe Emmy could help me with that sometime. I'm really not feeling up to more than a couple of laps today, and slow to a walk pretty quickly. Emmy keeps running, and doesn't seem to notice that I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own solid, gasping demeanor. Fish already? I hang my head ruefully. Yeah. I'm not in very good shape right now. Emmy nods, then grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is that you started, right? Next time you just have to try a whole lot longer, and then longer, and longer, and eventually you'll be great! Practice makes perfect after all! I'll keep that in mind. But I think right now I'm going to go get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Emmy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I've got plenty of time. I notice that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao! Yeah, see ya. And then she ends up late for class. I'm not sure whether this morning's experience was a success or a failure, but I'll admit that I do feel slightly good about getting out there this morning. And like Emmy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, or something like that. It's nice to at least feel like I've taken some semblance of control over my own health. I'll have to try to keep this up. I head back to the dorms to wash and change into my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break a slowly building routine of getting into school before the morning rush. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothes. I think I know that silhouette! Out of nowhere, a shadow appears within the mist, looming in radiating malicious intent. It bursts through the fog. Sup? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. It's just... the freaking leaf, man! The freaking leaf covering his crotch! What are you doing out here? What the heck? You scared me! What's your problem? I should be asking you that! I've been looking for you all over the place, man! What do you mean all over the place? I want to ask if he's been looking for me like that, stark naked, but hold my tongue back. I finally realize I'm still naked too, and quickly hold my shirt in front of me, but Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. His glasses are fogged up, but then why isn't he wiped them off? Is his vision so bad that he's perpetually seeing everything through fog? You know, your room, and yeah, that's it. Hey, I mean, I still had to get up though. Whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? What does he want to do with that money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look casual. It doesn't work. He's as transparent as his window pane-sized glasses. Talking neutrally like this, wearing nothing, feels awkward. I can only imagine. Actually, somehow, it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't see me naked, to say nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush the feeling off with little success. Money? Sure. Awesome. Wait, why do you need it? He's gonna buy something illegal, isn't it? Can't you just give it to me because I had the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you were in the shower? I could have, but you exercised restraint. And in the end, it's the thought that... Isn't it the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal! This makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should withhold payment, since his thoughts were so clearly impure and his intentions were probably even more sinister since he can't tell me what they are. I say as much to him. I'm offended, man, but if that's your game, then fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza, and I already have most of the cost of the pizza. I need your help for the rest. Oh, it's just pizza he wanted? Well, why didn't you just say so? I get some of that pizza too, right? No! Dude! Take your own advice! Be a pal! Share some pizza with me! Well, provided that's pepperoni or cheese pizza. Are you serious? Yeah, I would give you some, but you have class. You don't have time to eat pizza. Don't you have class too? What about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy, and then eat it. It's not easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you, and the pizza, and they will ask for a slice. It's a hard world out there. Everyone wants a piece. Then you're left pizzaless in an unforgiving world. It's happened before, that's how I know. Every day I plan my vengeance, so that when the people who wrong me order a pizza, I will be there, ever vigilant. Kenji strides a dramatic pose completely without irony, even though he has the leaf on his crotch. But yeah, I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go outside and buy my own pizza. It's too far. I try not to go out unless it's absolutely necessary. Let me tell you what happened the last time I went out with. I was carefully planning it out in advance. I don't think I want to know. I was outside. I can't remember what I was doing. Something. Standing? Maybe wondering how I got there. And then, out of nowhere, it happened. Like a flash of lightning, splitting the sky, like how you split a sandwich into 2 equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold and eat. A bird crapped on my head. Rip. It was the second most shocking moment of my life. What was the first? I don't think I want to know. He ignores me and keeps going. I want to shake him I want to grab him and shake him. Is he just trying to keep momentum? I'll go with that, even if it's more likely he just didn't hear me. It was like in the openings of some kind of anime show. You know how there is always a part where the main dude is fighting his rival, and then they fly at each other and clash swords, and there's like big dramatic color auras and zoom? It was like that, but with poo. Okay then! So yeah, I need some money. Please, don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like 1,000 yen. Didn't you say you needed 400 before? I thought it was 400. Okay. What? I'll pay you back, I swear. You better, that's what it means to borrow stuff. I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. You have 1 week. Get that 400 yen for me in 1 week, and we won't have any problems, okay, Kenji? We won't have any problems. This is a naked promise between you and me, okay? Naked promises have to be kept. Ah! Kenji winces and makes a noise like a dying cow, a particularly disturbing fact given that his baton is conducting freely. You're not supposed to be so tight-butted about money between brothers in arms, man. Men have it bad enough as it is. Do you know how many male sexual videos stars only make about half of what females of that career make? that doesn't mean anything unless you're in that line of work. Why can't I even say the word? So maybe I am on the side, struggling to make ends meet as I fight the feminist agenda, and you can't even spot me your crumbs, you B-word. Nobody understands. Nobody. Wouldn't feminists be against that kind of stuff in the first place? This feminist agenda stuff again? This stuff is important. I can see that you don't give a crud, but this is serious here. Feminists are a dangerous enemy. Make no mistake. You take them lightly, and you'll wake up in the morning with a knife in your back, bam! Out of nowhere! How do you wake up in the morning if someone stabbed you in your sleep? Women are terrible at stabbing things. I thought you just said don't take them lightly. Well, I don't mean take them lightly for big things. Individually, they're not a threat. But if there was some kind of war, like a big war, with men on one side and the feminist forces on the other side, it would be pretty ugly. And the day will come when the feminists come out of their central top-secret worldwide feminist headquarters to say, "It's on now, mother effers!" You're being ridiculous. There is no big worldwide feminist headquarters building where would they even hide it? I mean, it'd have to be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone would notice a big fortress with women only in it. Who said it was on Earth? I turn away from Kenji and start practicing frowning faces in the mirror so that I can figure out what kind of frown will best express my emotions. He can't see me from this distance anyway. Which unfortunately means that he just keeps ranting on without any regard to sense or sensibility. Yeah, there's a war going on. A war not many know about. But it's a great one that will one day boil over and encompass all the known world. Then we will have to pick sides. We will have to make a stand. In fact, it's happening right now. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Imagine the bloody battlefield. A vicious conflict without end. I almost gave up when I thought this cause was silly. When I grew tired of the bleakness of our fight. When I mistook the time the power went out for a feminist raid and thought the end was near. But then I realized that if I gave up, it would all be over. And I was like, whoa, I knew I had to get serious. Because I am the last sane man in an insane world. It's about duty! It must be a pretty crappy movement if it all hinges on one naked guy ranting in the bathroom at another naked guy. So, can I have the money? He's blocking the way out. It's getting cold because I'm still naked. And I want to go to class, so I agreed to spot him the money. Awesome. Thanks, dude. We should go bowling later on. Bowling? Yeah, it's the ultimate sport. There are almost no women bowlers either, making it also the manliest sport. Should I wear my pink bowling shirt with matching shoes or the pastel green with flower accents? There are bowling clothes? Maybe. Anyway, you had better pay me back. I can pay you back in stuff, right? I don't have the time to ask him to elaborate on what that means. I don't know, I have to get to class. You're kind of in the way. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't want to hold you up. I have some stuff to do myself. The time has come. The time for what? I just felt like saying that. Okay, now the time has really come. For what? I have to use the bathroom. Get out of it. I was just going to! And what does that mean? It's a big bathroom. So, I have to be alone or I can't go. The pressure. Okay, well if someone else comes in. Oh, I'll think of something. I gave him my practice frown and it looks kind of silly reflected in his glasses. He either doesn't notice or doesn't see anyway, so I get dressed and run back to my room, feeling as though an eternity has passed since I woke up. That is time I will never, ever get back in my entire life. Listening to him rant while he was naked and I was naked. I will get him for this somehow. Someday. But right now, I have to get to class. I am the first person in class today, although I think I'm a little too early. Then And again, staying alone here for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer that time with Kenji. The combination of fatigue, frustration, and boredom starts making me feel very tired. I black out for a second, waking up when my head hits the surface of my desk. Rubbing my forehead, I realize this is as good a reason as any to stay up for now and stop coming to class so early later. Eventually, I hear a tapping noise outside in the hallway, and Lily's tall figure appears in the doorway. She's not in this class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako. Lily stops at the door, looking hesitant as if she was a vampire who can't come in unless invited. I consider doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in on her own accord, though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar as if it was of some importance to look prim and entering her classroom. Excuse me. She calls into the quiet classroom with a probing, delicate voice. I realize the silence might unnerve her because of her blindness, so I break it. Good morning, Lily. Hisao, good morning. I didn't hear you come in. I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious I didn't say anything to her before. It's unlikely. If I were to tell too big a lie now, it would sink me. Well, I was already here, just asleep until now. Oh, have you seen Hanako today by any chance? No, she seems to come in only just before the bells ring. Or after that. Do you want me to tell her something for you? No, it's fine. It's strange, but I think we're the only two people in the school right now. I didn't hear anyone else on my way here. I shouldn't have gotten up so early today, I guess. You're chastising yourself for doing something that other people should? Punctuality is a good thing. I think so anyway. Well, yeah. It's a very busy morning today. The festival is coming up soon, and today is the deadline for event registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork. It could be that everyone is trying to complete the necessary forms at the last minute. Maybe that's why it's so quiet today. Misha and Shizune. Hello! Misha pops into the room with Shizune as if on cue, shouting with a loudness that makes Lily visibly flinch. Hi-chan! Hello! Hi! And Shizune is as quiet as ever. Look! It's the class representative! Hello! Lily smiles, probably amused by Misha's or Shizune's use of the word look. Good morning. Look at Shizune's smile. Of course! You're not the representative of this class, right? Right? I'm not. Lily seems a little more guarded in her answers to Shizune than she was with me the other day. I guess they don't really get along at all. Then I realized that Lily might actually not know Shizune is present, and she's trying to detect whether or not she is to know who she is talking to. For all she knows, she's talking to Misha, but knowing that she and Shizune are practically inseparable, she might expect Shizune to be the one that actually talks. Dang, how complicated. I decided to help Lily out for my own peace of mind more than anything else. You're here early, Shizune. You're here even earlier than us! Misha puffs out her cheeks angrily. Why is she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shizune's behalf too? It's not that weird though that Shizune didn't like my little comment. It's true, I was here earlier than them, so me saying something like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything. Especially to Shizune, who doesn't have the benefit of hearing tone to gauge intent. Before I can start weighing whether or not I should apologize, Shizune has already moved on. Class rep! It's a good thing you're here! We have to talk! The festival is coming up in 3 days, right? Every other class has already handed in their projected budget reports for their events, even the first years, except you! There is still time to hand it in, isn't there? Shizune's angry. Today! The deadline is today! You're certainly taking your time, aren't you? If I had it my way, I'd have had all the necessary paperwork days ago, but someone had to say the deadline. Please extend it! Yes, that was me. Playing something on this scale is not a small task, and a week is too small a time frame to expect a whole class to regard such a complex issue completely. Well, Shizune looks angry. Do you want to know what's harder than distributing the funds for one class's event? Handling the same matter for every class in the school and then some! The one who does that is me! Misha puts her hands on her hips and stands up straight. Wow, she is really getting into the role. Lily doesn't look like she's very amused, though. Hey, Shizune, aren't you being a little too hard on her? There's still a whole day left. Please, Hisao. It's right. It's all right. Lily seems happy I'm taking her side, but a bit conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. If this is about the budget, then I'm disappointed you think I have forgotten about it. I understand how important it is. Then, can I have it, please? Shizune, she might not have it on her at this exact second. It's not here right now. I asked 2 students to take care of it for me. Students from my class. She emphasizes the last sentence, much to my surprise. She knows about Shizune and Misha's efforts to rope me into the student council? I guess word must have gotten around, and now she's using me as ammo against Shizune. This just gets better and better. It was your responsibility! A budget report isn't something you should just be delegating away. As class rep, it's your job to be on top of things. This kind of disregard for proper procedure is really just terrible! They completed it, being capable of doing so, but the students have been sick recently, so they could not come to school and give it back to me. If you want, I will apologize on their behalf for getting sick. Okay! Although Misha misses Lily's little jab entirely, Shizune doesn't, and she seems torn between being offended by Lily's staring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. Lily, don't they live here at the school? That's a 5-minute walk, you know. What could they possibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their busy lives to drop off something that will affect the enjoyment of their entire class? Lily opens her mouth to say something, but Shizune closes the gap between them and starts singing furiously, waving her hands like an orchestra conductor. Misha tries her best to convey the same passion, but can't seem to lose her normal cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal. And what's with that attitude? I said that it's not something you should be delegating away. Are you the class representative, or aren't you? Tell me the names of those 2 students. They should have your job if you can't even handle something this simple yourself. One form isn't the full extent of what I'm supposed to take care of. Lily's tone is growing slightly impatient, but she is doing a good job of not letting Shizune see how unsettled she is becoming. She's playing her cards close to her chest. There we go. Shizune, on the other hand, wraps her fingers cheerfully along the edge of her glasses, knowing Lily can neither hear her nor see how excited she is. Of course, you do so much, class rep. It must be so difficult being you. Lily tightens her lips at Misha's words, clearly understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without a hint of the sarcasm which they were meant to have. Shizune and Lily don't like each other, that much is clear, but this seems a little much. It seems like Lily has had enough and is ready to push back.
Oh! Well, this escalated.
I was actually just discussing the budget report before you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council duties so quickly that you can track me down to make sure I don't forget my own. Are you accusing me of slacking off? It seems you're confusing me with yourself. I don't think so. It must be a very difficult thing for me. That would be a very difficult thing for me to do, comparing myself to you. You're right! The difference between us is like heaven and hell. It's not hard to guess which one you might represent. Oh jeez. The air between them ripples with the heat of their anonymity. Well, not really. Am I seeing Shizune's panties? They can't disguise it anymore, though. Even Misha looks like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation. Hee-chan, don't you slack off either! What are you talking about? Are you taking part in the festival, Hee-chan? You are, aren't you? Then I hope you're going to do a lot more to make sure that it goes smoothly than this person. I don't understand why Shizune is suddenly getting mad at me. Don't drag me into this. I've done my part. Why am I being dragged into this again? I've done more than enough, I think. If you're angry with Lily, that has nothing to do with me. Now wait just a second. Are you implying that the president is more right in scolding me than yourself? Ah, dang, I think I could have worded that better. No, I don't know about that, but, I mean... What are you saying, Hee-chan? It's just that I hardly think it's fair you can say that, seeing that I've helped you guys. The mood has changed. This is like a showdown between two gunfighters now. Well, it was like that before too, but this time Shizune's focus is on me. Ah, crap. And so is Lily's, so she keeps quiet. I'm afraid that I inadvertently ticked her off. Oh, crap! We've got angry girls now. Are you saying I'm wrong? What a dangerous situation. It's too early to argue with you. Yes, I think it's unfair of you to get on my case. Hee-chan, you want too much. But you have a point. Okay. You're not lazy, Hee-chan. Shizune pushes her glasses up with her thumb, almost approvingly. That's good. If you're not useless, you shouldn't let anyone say you are. But the next time I say it, it'll really be because you're disappointing me like this class rep here, so don't let this go to your head. Lily takes the jab silently, a venomous visage frozen on her face. Class rep! Shii-chan says, don't forget that report, please! I won't. Will that be all? Yup! Then good day to you all. Her voice would cut the air of the classroom into half if it was more tangible. Lily leaves the room, understandably in a bad mood, but still managing to be as positive, if that's how it's pronounced, and calm as usual. Shizune, you really did go a little too far today. It's true, Shii-chan. Just a little. If I had been expecting Shizune to grudgingly admit I have a point there as well, I think I was expecting too much. She doesn't respond. Shii-chan thinks you should mind your own business. Hee-chan, we have a few last-minute things to take care of for class. We might be late, so can you please cover for us? Yeah, I guess. Perfect! Yay! Okay, thanks, Hee-chan! They walk outside even though there are only 10 minutes left before the bell will ring, signaling the start of class. Hanako doesn't come to the morning class at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the classroom. I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of this morning, class was pretty boring in comparison. I turned the pages of my textbook lazily. We've been covering the same amount of pages each day, so reading ahead is more or less giving myself a preview of what tomorrow's lessons will be about. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board in rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. The rhythmic clashing of chalk on the blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I started to copy down the equations just to pass the time, not noticing Misha's head poking over my shoulder until she is almost on top of me. What are you doing? I try to shake a balance between being quiet enough to not draw attention to myself, but loud enough to draw hers. What are you doing, Hee-chan? Panic shoots through me as Misha starts talking in her normal volume, and I sputter out a hasty reply, still keeping my voice down despite the fact that she just blew any hope of being discreet I may have had. I'm copying down that stuff. What are you doing? Why so loud? Aw, really? But it's on the book. That's why no one else is copying it down. I know. Why are you so loud? Why are you so quiet, Hee-chan? It's hard to hear you. I look around to see if anyone is noticing our conversation, and it's pretty obvious that everyone has, even the teacher. Shizune smiles coyly, and I start to wonder if Misha is doing this because she told her to. Is it because of what happened between her and Lily earlier? This is what I get for trying to be reasonable? For trying to take the middle path? Shizune is way too prideful, although by now I should know what to expect that kind of behavior from her. why are you doing this? Huh? Misha is totally oblivious to the awkward stare the teacher is giving both of us while trying to balance her textbook on one finger. How do you do that? For a brief second, it looks as if things could get ugly, but the teacher simply looks away as if it's not worth the trouble. I guess this is a good thing, and I slip back in my seat in relief. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully, and this time I'm able to appreciate that it does. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry, so I stay for a while, reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with crowding in the hallways. I noticed that Shizune and Misha have also stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Shizune is signing so fast that her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Misha is trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear that she can barely manage to even understand her. I put my head down. Whatever they're discussing, it looks like serious business. Probably way over my head. Not just that, but Shizune also seems angry, although it could just be her normal fury making it appear so. Shizune signs to the point where her wrists crackle and Misha struggles to spit it out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters. And then on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, their business is soon finished and the girls sit down on their seats again. Ah, I'm so tired! She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after classes, they're always talking about their plans for it. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Shizune starts sighing at me, and Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her sighing into speech for me. She does it so well, it's almost like Shizune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha. Well, we're in the student council, you know, so we're pretty busy. Sarcasm? Huh? The tone of Shizune's actions make me think that she is speaking with disdain, but Misha interprets it normally, placing whatever intent may have been there with her own chipper twist on things. It's still disorienting. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Never mind. How could I forget with you two trying to get me to join it at least twice a day? But Hee-chan, some could say the work is too much. It'd be nice if students were to show a little support for their leadership, some appreciation to the ones who are working so hard to make it all possible. Maybe, for example, a little help. That's asking too much, is it? Yep. Help would be appreciated from students like you. If students would show their dedication and school spirit and offer some help, well, I don't exactly need it. But I wouldn't necessarily refuse it, so it would be nice if someone could... Oh! Hello!
Oh, it's Hanako!
I look over my shoulder to see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. Hey! Playing delinquent again? Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward jab, even if it was only in jest. No, don't go, Hanako! Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she is showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. Why do you have to be so mean? I mean, Hanako's not Lily. They seem to have momentarily forgotten about trying to get Mimi to stay for the rest of the day. What is it, Hanako? Has Lily been here? Sorry, Sato is not here. She, came by in the morning, though. Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual steadying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course Shizune isn't going to look away, and she is intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It is a little funny, though, watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior, This is what happens when two people have two different extremes meet, it seems.
Do you know where she is?
If she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom working on their festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering at? She might be slacking off somewhere. What a useless woman! Hanako nods quickly and retreats with haste, obviously to avoid any further contact with Shizune. Unfortunately, this turns their attention fully back to me. But Hee-chan is not useless, right? Right? He said so himself! I can see where this is going, and I do not want any part of it. Not after that experience yesterday. Well, good luck with your preparations. I start packing my bag, ready to make a break for the exit. Unfortunately, I'm all the way on the other side of the room. The short distance to the doorway seems like a vast no-man's land to me now. Ah, crap. Shizune and Misha both start maneuvering slowly in front of me, cutting off my route of escape in an unsettling, cautious way, that makes me think of ship-to-ship combat. I think Shi-chan is saying you should help us, Hee-chan.
Gee, I wouldn't know. She's so subtle.
But that's the intent, so please? I can't keep up. We have to actually build cells for the festival, almost all by ourselves. Can you believe that? Hammering boards together over and over again for hours, it's really hard. I'm so used to it that I was doing swinging motions in class and I didn't even know it.
Which one?
She bangs her desk a few times, imitating hammer blows. It's so repetitive. I can't stand it. And yesterday, I actually hammered all of the boards on top of each other. It was just a stack of boards all nailed together, and then I had to take it apart and do it all over again. And I got yelled at and laughed at. So... She clamps a hand down my shoulder and grins, quickly running her tongue across her teeth mischievously. Do you have any plans for today, Hee-chan? I wonder if you do!
Sure, I have plans. Not sticking around here anyway.
Really? You're going to help us, right? I notice her hands are moving constantly. She's saying everything we both say so that Shizune can understand. Shizune is being somewhat quiet today. Is she still angry? Well, probably at least a little bit. I can see it in her eyes. But this could also just be another way of trying to guilt me into lending her a hand. I have to find a way out of this. Hey, I should go now to the library. You know, homework. I should get going, shouldn't I? I have to be diligent because I'm a new student and all. So I have to make a good first impression, right? Yeah. See you later then. Bye-bye. Obviously, Shizune's not going to have that. I turn to bolt for the door, but Shizune is blocking my path, her arms crossed over her chest and a stern expression on her face. She wags a finger tauntingly and begins citing to Misha with the manner of a squad leader giving directions to his fellow soldiers. It didn't seem like you were in any rush to get to the library, Hee-chan. That's right, Shi-chan. It does seem like he was probably going to slack off for the rest of the day. You're surrounded! Let's go to the student council room! She lets out a chuckle, then breaks into laughter. I'm sorry, Hee-chan. I feel bad, but this works out for everyone, right? That's right, Shi-chan. Yes, that's a good point, too. Yes, this is beneficial to everyone. It solves all our problems. Yeah. I also thought he'd be more appreciative of our efforts. They pull themselves closer as if they were about to pounce.
Hey guys,
2-on-1 isn't very fair, is it?
well, it's Shizune and Misha. They don't care.
She keeps looking forward, impassive, then gives a sinister smile.
Oh, it's that smile again. It's that look again. It's that cat-like grin again.
Come on, we have a lot of work to do. Let's go to the student council room.
Gee, I don't know.
This is just gonna go back and forth, isn't it? Misha laughs. Deja vu? She chortles before letting out another laugh. You know, my horoscope said it'd be a good day for me today. And now that you're going to help, Shizune signs quickly to her. Right! that you've decided to help us completely of your own free will. I'll be able to take it easy. Lucky, huh? I opened my mouth to say something, but then realized there's no point. I refocused on trying to think of a way out of this. No, their actions are clearly deliberate. There's no sense in attempting to reason with them. You can't reason with madmen. I frowned, and they don't notice my discontent, further proving my suspicions. They seem pretty relaxed now. I guess they think they've already won, so they're laying their guard down. That's kind of arrogant. They pass forward in front of me as they move through the doorway. And I stealthily walk backwards into the classroom as they step into the hallway, turning towards the stairwell. I let out a sigh of relief and quickly pack the rest of my stuff so I can make my escape. The classroom door slams shut.
Of course! You're not gonna escape.
That was very nice there. Haha, you really got us good though, didn't he, Shi-chan? Right. What was that about? I thought you said you'd help us. And then you bailed on us. And you thought you would get away with it, didn't you?
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you. If it weren't for you, middling kids. I mean, that is Shizune and Misha. The indignant expression vanishes and she begins to laugh hysterically, calming down only after an aggravated look from Shizune. Oh, yeah! You thought you could totally get away with it. But a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. I didn't even manage to leave the classroom in the first place. No, wait, I didn't even agree to help in the first place. Not very bright, are you, criminal? Thinking you can just shirk your duties like that? How low, Hee-chan! I'm the criminal. What did I do? What's the charge? What am I guilty of?
That's for the courts to decide, criminal! I don't think we have to tell you that. Besides, you're the criminal here. You know what you did.
Have you ever read The Trial by Kafka?
No, what's that, Hee-chan? What does that have to do with this?
I read it a few months ago. It's about these people who run a kangaroo court on a guy who just wants to live his life. They refuse to leave him alone, and you can't fight the power. If that's a real book, then I'm gonna have to look into it.
Hee-chan, what does that have to do with anything? Hey, what does that mean?
She turns back to me after sighing back and forth for a lengthy amount of time.
You know, we're both a little disappointed in you. You've let us down, Hisao.
She's not calling me Hee-chan!
Drop the ball! Left us hanging and out in the cold. Is that any way to treat a person? To run away from your responsibilities? To abandon your comrades? We think you owe it to us to honor your commitment.
What? But I didn't commit to anything! My breathing catches in my throat and I momentarily start choking.
That's not true, Hee-chan. You said you are not useless. You definitely say it. Yes, definitely. We are calling you on those words now. You better prove to show you are not a useless guy. Your honor will be soiled forever if you try to get out of this. So for the rest of the day, we are going to hang out together, just the three of us, and work hard. Can't fool us. You should be happy. You're doing your school a great service. Ask not what your school can do for you, but what you can do for your school.
Oh my gosh, I love doing Misha's laugh. How depressing.
Cheer up, Hee-chan.
She slapped me hard on the back with enough strength to knock the air out of my lungs. I gasped to breathe.
Besides, aren't you happy you get to spend the day with cute girls?
I guess they're right. I did blurt those words out. Accepting my fate, I followed them to the student council room. And to hammer the final nail into the saw. It took all of the afternoon and dinner time is nearly over, but it is done now. Shizune pulls out a roll of measuring tape with a small level and inspects it thoroughly. She smiles, looking pleased, then motions for Misha to come over.
She says you did a very good job. In fact, you might actually have a gift for this. Wow, I'm impressed too. That was fast. Have you done this before?
Nope, never. Never before. And I never will again. 12 for today, 6 cells. In a few minutes, me and Chi-chan should finish this one. That means 4 more to go!
Oh dear.
We're making good time, she says. Isn't this great fun?
What?
I can think of a million things I'd rather do, but I suppose everyone has to do their share for the festival, even me. You're both lucky I'm helping you two out. If I really don't want to, I could have gotten out of it easily.
Really, Hee-chan?
Really?
Hee-chan thinks you are just running your mouth. Japanese people have no flight or fight reflex. Thanks, Hee-chan.
Shizune pins her fingers deviously.
Definitely! If you really wanted to escape, you would have taken immediate action. That's how you know someone is serious. When they have no doubts, no regrets. Maybe it was a bad idea to tell you that, since now Hee-chan knows what to do next time.
But just the fact that she is alright with telling me this shows me that she doubts I'll be able to act on it. That only makes me want to do it more, and I almost want the opportunity to do so twice again. But if that happens, she might get me again somehow.
Hee-chan says she is happy now.
Whew. Well, I think we're gonna have to... I'm not sure how good of a place this is to stop, but... That's why we're gonna continue. Ha! Psych! You thought I was gonna stop there, didn't you? Much later in the evening, we are looking at 6 completed stalls. With the private job well done, we sit back and admire the fruits of our labor, not sharing a word between us, just admiring. I realize I'm feeling quite thirsty. Hey, isn't there a vending machine out in the hall? They're on all day, right?
Yeah, the drinks are very cheap too. We usually get something from there on days like this.
I dig around in my pocket and find a single 100 yen coin. Is this enough? I'm feeling kind of thirsty.
100 yen? You can get any drink in the machine with that.
That's good. That's very good then.
Wait a second. What is it, Chi-chan? Do you want him to get you a drink too? Hee-chan, you've really helped us out, so today Chi-chan will treat you. Hey, what about me? I want a drink too. What would you like? I'm feeling thirsty myself. So am I!
I don't know. Anything's fine. I guess the melon soda.
Hey, wait, Chi-chan! I also want a drink!
Well, Misha just got ignored.
Aww! You know, it's times like this that I think she is just teasing me.
That's probably it. I'm sure she got you something, right?
Yeah, she usually does. But you never know.
And she's back. Shizune comes back with 2 melon sodas and a can of fruit juice. She hands me one of the sodas and the other to Misha. Well, at least she got something for you, right?
Thanks, Chi-chan! I had total faith that you'd get me one. I knew I could count on you. But how'd you know this was what I wanted? I usually get something else. What? You knew I wanted to try it? And that I like these kinds of childish things?
I gesture my thanks to Shizune, who smiles and nods.
Hey, Hee-chan!
Yes?
We've been spending a lot of time together. Already in such a short time. We've done so much. We should stop being around the bush. What I'm trying to say is...
It sounds a lot like she's going to ask me out. It sounds like that to me too, but that can't be it. Nevertheless, my heart is beating like a jackhammer. Darn, this is going to be yet another similar scene earlier this year. Well, hopefully I don't collapse this time. I try to say something, but my brains can't decide whether to stop her or to tell her to continue. I feel myself blushing all the way to my ears.
What I'm trying to say is...
Join the student council already?
Would you like to join the student council?
Of course! Of course that's what she's going to be asking.
What a disappointment.
Did you think she wanted to ask you out, Hee-chan?
face. Shizune also tries to hide the blush after Misha translates, then puts a few sheets of paper in front of me.
So, how about it? All the paperwork is right here. And you are sitting down anyway. You look very at home here. Drinks and everything. What do you say?
She quiets down a little and asks again, a little more solemnly.
Hichan, what do you say? You didn't exactly hate this, right?
I'm more than a little surprised by the sudden change of tone. I don't really know how to react to it. For one thing, she isn't shouting uproariously with no regard for tact. She knew already that I was going to say no. This time, she actually seems serious.
I think maybe you should join. Not just because we need your help, but, well, you're hanging out with us anyway. I think Shichan would like it if you would join as well. It's not like he hates or anything, right? It wouldn't hurt if you joined, and I'd appreciate it if you would.
She seems to be having a hard time getting her words out, which is strange for someone talkative like Misha. For some reason, I'm almost troubled by it. My eyes drift over to Shizune, who stares back at me tentatively, absentmindedly cleaning her fingernails.
If you want to join, I promise we won't ask again, but if you did, we would be very happy.
Both Shizune and Misha seem to be unable to look me in the eye. I can't lie, the thought of being around two such cute girls is something I couldn't possibly pass up. I'm not looking forward to this kind of work every day, but there should be less after the festival. At least I hope so. Alright, I guess it can't hurt, so why not? Hooray! He finally joined! Wonderful! Wonderful! Shizune tenses her fingers in satisfaction.
She'll fill everything out, Hichan. Congratulations! You are officially a member of the student council now.
Great! I am not looking forward to a lot of work. To be honest, I've never done any student council activities before. But maybe it'll be a positive experience. Misha starts to clap, laughing exuberantly as she does.
Congratulations, Hichan! Congratulations! Congratulations! How many times are you gonna say that? Congratulations!
I get the message!
I can't help but smile, finding such a display childishly cute.
The student council is always busy, you know, but for today, we're done. See you tomorrow, Hichan! We still have work left, so we'll be counting on you.
I leave the room feeling totally wiped out. The grounds are totally deserted, and the school looks pretty ominous to Slate. The council office is the only window with lights on anymore. Is this what the student council will be like? My body might not be able to take it. Adhering to the nurse's nagging voice in the back of my head, I set my alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jogging again. I made a promise, and I'm going to keep it. Besides, Emmy is bound to rat on me if I don't show up. But it's not all that bad. And there's the transition again. Okay, now we're going to end the episode. So we have officially joined the student council. Now we should look forward to what happens next. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like, and see ya in the next one. Yep, see ya.